Hello everybody, this is your boy Sbac here, and guys, in today's video we are going to talk about what is the time frame that you should be looking at. Now, what do I mean? You've started off as a new trader and there's a whole lot of videos online, but you're not really getting which time frame you should be focusing on. All right, so then here comes a video like mine which will explain to you the exact time frame you should be looking at, which depends on 3 factors. And guys, I'm gonna break it down for you in this video, and by the end of this video you will understand which time frame that suits you. And you're a robotic trader, you bought a robot and you don't know which time frame to put it on because let's say the provider didn't give it to you. You are in the right place. Wait to the end of the video, I'm gonna show you everything. Okay, let's get right straight into the video. Okay, so guys, should I start with the robotic traders or should I start with the manual traders? Who's winning here? All right, listen. Let's start with the manual traders, all right? Robotic traders, be patient, because at the end of the day, it's not you doing the job, it's robot doing the job for you. So be patient with me, all right? Okay, now guess what? If you're a robotic trader, I will advise you to watch the video, right? Follow it through, because one of the mistakes that robotic traders do, they think that, it's the robot doing the job for me. So, I don't really have to worry about understanding which time frame it should be on or all these kind of concepts. You're 100% right. But what you gotta do is, if it is about using the tool to make money in the industry that you are in, then you don't want to be ignorant about certain notions about that industry. And when it comes to the time frame concepts, this is one. Because guess what? There are some robots that are time frame dependent. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. Okay. Having said this, now let's start with the first point. All right, to understand which time frame suits you. All right, you're a beginner trader, you're a manual trader, and you don't understand which time frame you should be looking at. The 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and the time frame, goes up and up and up. All right, and there are some other time frames that are hidden, that are not normally shown on the chart, all right, but you can call them. Okay, example, there is the 2-hour time frame, 3-hour time frame. There are some other time frame too as well. Okay, so which time frame suits you? Let's look at the first thing that will help you to understand which time frame suits you. Okay, so guys, in understanding which time frame will suit you best in regards to your strategy, okay, I would want to put this one on top of all the others that I'll be talking about. All right, this point that I'll be talking to you, okay, prioritizing, okay, is very, very important. And that is the thing that, sometimes not even the gurus, the Forex gurus talk about, because I think it's a concept that is underrated, because we put the money on top of it. And because of that, it makes the journey a little bit longer for some people, all right? And eventually they get to understand that why, after some years, they get to understand that why didn't I think of this before when I started my journey? You understand me? So that's why I want to put this first point that I want to give to you, on top of the list, all right? So the first thing you need to understand is, what is your time that you have available? All right, it's very, very, very important, because see, if you work 8 to 5 job, all right, if you do an 8-hour job, all right, and you are always working 4 hours in the morning and 4 hours in afternoon, guys, that is the exact time whereby the market is playing out. You don't have the time to be sitting in front of the market catching pips. And guess what? You have bills to pay. You have things to be catering for. You have families, maybe you have children, maybe you're a student, you gotta learn, and all these kind of things. These are things that you gotta consider. You understand me? So if you understand your time that you have at disposition, all right, then if you know that you don't have that much time, this will help you to understand which time frame will suit you, because we will attach this concept with the second point, which is understanding the strategy, okay? Because each strategy depends on a certain time frame. And in the trading industry, the most popular strategy, the one that is built on during the day that you are working 8 hours, yes, which is the intraday strategy. So if you don't have all that time at your disposition, you can be doing an intraday strategy, okay? Now I'm jumping into my second point, okay, which is the strategy. Okay, so now you've understand that. Okay, let's say I'm working an 8 to a 5-hour job. All right, I'm doing an 8-hour job and I do it in the morning, so I don't have more time to be sitting in front of the chart. Then you want to be looking at a strategy like the scalping strategy or the swing strategy. Are you getting my point? Because why did I talk about the scalping strategy or the swing strategy? The scalping strategy, I'm on my second point, all right, which we are attaching it to the first point. Okay, so understanding the strategy that suits you. We understand the strategy that suits us by understanding the time that we have at our disposition. Okay, then eventually when things begins to get clear to you, because guys, you don't have to quit your job to come and do trading, because I tell you what, trading can give you a tough time. There will be months, years that, bro, man, you're gonna remain broke if you don't get the right person to mentor you. If you're doing it alone, man, trading is gonna stretch you really tough, that if you don't watch out, you will lose out. Okay, now I'm not here to discourage you. Trading is a very good thing, but I'm saying that if you don't understand this concept that I'm explaining to you, and if you don't put it in the right perspective, you will lengthen your journey. Are you getting me? Okay, so now let's take, for instance, all right, you are working an 8-hour job and you do it in the morning, all right? So 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the afternoon, all right? 8 to 5 or to 4, all right? So that is the same time that traders too are catching pips. That is the same time too that the market is playing out, okay? Traders are working. The market is active at the same time. The market is more volatile. That means it's moving very, very well around those times, and you are at work. So how can you be sitting in front of the chart? You can't. That is why you need to adapt or look for a strategy that will allow you to make money after your day job or without having to look into the charts very much. Yes, that is what I wanted to say. Without having to look into the chart very much. Because if you're a day trader, an intraday trader, every day you have to present yourself in front of the market and be looking at the charts. And you'll be looking for an opportunity. And that opportunity could come within 2 hours time, 3 hours time, 4 hours time, maybe sometimes in the day. Sometimes you will have to monitor in the morning and come back in the afternoon. And if you're working an 8-hour job, you can't do that. Not that, you ask permission, you go to the restroom, you go to look at your chart. If you're that type, let me know in the comment section. You can do that, but that's not the best. Are you guys getting my point? So, so you need to understand this concept, the time that I have at my disposition, all right? Whatever time that you have at your disposition, guys, you can get a strategy that suits you, then you make your way to the top. As you begin to see that you are making your way to the top, then you can transition to some other of the strategy. When I say you are beginning to see your way to the top, could mean two things. When you are starting to see that the strategy is working for you, all right, you adopted a different strategy and it's working for you, or you are making money, then you can transition to another strategy that maybe will lead you into leaving your job. All right, so guys, back to the scenario of you are working 8 hours a day and you are working in the same time that the market is open. You can be doing an intraday. You can be an intraday trader. All right, you can be learning trading after work when you come back from work. But if you want to be trading, you have to be looking at two strategies, okay, which is scalping and swing trading. What is scalping and swing trading? Okay, I'll do a detailed video about it. At the time of recording, I haven't done it yet. Okay, I'm not going to go into much details into it because this is not the purpose of this video. All right, so I'm just giving you a gist. All right, then you will go and watch the main video. Okay, look at the main video. Okay, which I will call it why scalpers trade in a smaller time frame, and for intraday traders, I'll call it why intraday traders trade in this time frame, and for swing traders, I'll call it why swing traders trade in that time frame. Okay, now the two things, if you're working 8 hours, okay, during the same time where the market is active, you can be doing two strategies: the swing strategy and the scalping strategy. The scalping strategy, you can do it any time of the day because you get into the market and you catch small movements. You don't need much movement, you see. So even if you come back from work, okay, let's say you close at 5, you come back home at 6:30, you finish doing everything, and the time that you have to sit in front of the market is, let's say, around 8. You open your chart, guess what? You are just looking for small movements and you catch a small amount of pips and you're okay. That is scalping strategy. You see, versus intraday that you are risking small and you are going for a very big amount of pay. You don't do that. And sometimes you can't catch that. For you to be able to catch that, you need to be active in the morning. You understand me? So that the volatility of the market will push into your direction. Are you getting me? But with scalping, you don't really need that. With scalping, after volatility has dropped, you just have to find the right setup. You get in, the market will move just a little bit for you to hit your profit. Okay. Now that is scalping. Okay. For those that don't have time, okay, for those that can't leave their job because they have a family or they are starting new and all those kind of things. You are starting new as a trader, you don't have to leave your job because, bro, you're not making money from Forex. Why leaving your job? Are you getting my point? Second strategy is the swing, okay? So the swing, you will have to monitor the market like once in a day, okay? Which I won't go into it, okay? Now, having understand that, okay, the second point, my strategy will be dependent on the time that I have at my disposition, okay? So if I have more time, then I can be doing an intraday. You are students, maybe you're on vacation, you finish high school and you are waiting for 2 years or 1 year to go to the university or whatever thing it is. So you are home, you have a lot of time, then you can be looking at intraday trading, okay? So you see how your time at your disposition is connected, it's tied up to the strategy, okay? Now, what is the third point that helps us in deciding which time frame suits us? All right. The third point is your psychology, all right? Understanding your personality, your persona, your character, okay? Are you an aggressive person? Are you an impatient person? Are you a scary person? What type of person are you? Are you very risky? You see? So if you are very, very risky, if you're very, very aggressive, if you want more money and you're not afraid to risk, then you want to be considering looking at a strategy which falls into a smaller time frame, which is the scalping strategy. Because with the scalping strategy, you will make more money. You are putting your money on the front line on more occasions, okay? And if you know what you're doing, you make a lot of money. A lot of scalpers make a lot of money, regardless the risk that is involved, okay? So understanding your personality will help you to decide which time frame to be trading in, all right? So putting it all together, I'm a family man, I can't be losing that much of money and I don't have that much time to be sitting in front of the market because, maybe let's say I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, all those kind of things. So what do? You swing. You see, you are more conservative. You understood your personality. You don't like to risk that much. You are a type that, you are more cautious of your money and all those kind of things, so you don't want to risk it that much. Then you want to be trading in a time frame, in a higher time frame where, you'll be getting into the trade less frequently and you'll be putting your money at risk very less frequently. So in that case, you have to be looking at, the upper time frames or the higher time frames. Are you getting me? So guys, these are the three things that you need to put together to understand which time frame suits you best as a trader, okay? Whether you are a new trader, a newbie, or an intermediary trader, okay? These are the three factors you need to put together, considering the time that you have at your disposition, the strategy that will fit you, all right? But to properly understand this one, if you are not getting this one, then you will have to understand your personality. What kind of person are you? Are you an aggressive person? A person that doesn't mind putting money in and, as long as I'll get the money back, I don't care. I'm gonna just throw it in and I know that eventually I'll get the money. If you are that type, then you may want to be looking at intraday trading or scalping. But it will all tie up to, do I have time? You see, you are an aggressive person, okay? You're not afraid to put your money on the front line, okay? But you don't have time. You need to bring money home. You don't have time to be sitting in front of the chart. So you can't be doing intraday. You have to opt for scalping strategy, okay? So that when you come back from work, having rest a little bit, having eaten a little bit, you can get into the market and look for an opportunity every day, scalping for you, all right? Intraday, when you have time. Swing when you don't have that much time. I mean, you really tight with your schedule. Maybe you're a businessman. You have to travel here, travel there. Maybe you're a motivational speaker. You have to be here, you have to be there. People need you. People are more valuable than money. Do you understand me? So this is the thing things that you need to put together to understand which time frame suits you. All right, please guys, if you did understand and if you did get a lot of value out of it, the only way that I will know is when you hit the like button. There was something that I said that you didn't get it, leave a comment in the comment section, and trust me, I will come through and I'm gonna help you out. All right, now let's make the robotic traders happy. All right, hey, robotic traders, it's your time. All right, listen, robotic traders, okay? So you bought a robot, you don't know what time frame to put it in. If you don't know, then certainly the developer didn't tell you. Very simple, because robot developers normally have to tell you what time frame to put it on. All right, okay, so let's say they didn't tell you. Okay, so how do you find out the right time frame that fits your robots? Very, very, very simple. Understand the strategy that is behind the robot. If it is a scalping strategy, then there is a tendency that it is likely to work between the 1 minute time frame and the 15 minutes time frame. Simple as that. If they tell you, oh, it's a trend following strategy or it's an intraday strategy, then it's more likely to work between 15 minutes time frame to 1 hour time frame. All right, if they tell you, hey, it's a swing strategy, it's an investor robot, okay, so you know it makes money for you on the long term, it gets into the market, and little by little it will be making you the money. It will take time for the positions to close and all these kind of things. When they are giving you this sort of information, or when you read this sort of information, or if you backtest the performance of the robot and you see that, oh, this is how it acts like, then you know that it's probably a swing robot. So it gets into the market today and gets out, let's say, in 3 days time, in 1 week time. That is how you know that you have to put that robot on a higher time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case and I go by the name Sbac. Guess what? I approve this message. Guys, I believe you got everything entirely. If there's something that you want to add up, do it. Put it in the comment section. It will help me. It will help everyone that is part of this community. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. All right, we do content like this. I'm gonna leave you so that you can go to your everyday affairs. All right, but make sure you return. See you in the next video. Bye.